For anybody who's trading HWH, especially if you got it at the open at 230 to 231, you definitely want to consider selling your shares right now. Here's a couple reasons why. If you don't know how to recognize a pump and dump, let's go over it. Welcome to Grow Your Money DIY, where I try to help with my perspective. Been trading, investing for almost 20 years. So, a couple reasons why you definitely want to consider selling HWH right now. It's a low float, classic pump and dump style stocks. A lot of people say things are pump and dumps when they're really not, but this actually is. They only have 12 employees. That's usually a red flag when they have like 20 or less employees. There's no news today. There's no reason why it should be up 370%. I know people start to speculate, there's news coming out and all this stuff. No, it's mostly just because they run up the stock to get all this interest, especially when the market's red. It's one of the few green stocks actually running, especially this much. It's probably the highest, pretty sure it's the highest percentage stock on the market today, total. And that's by design. So they can get more and more people climbing the mountain till the last one gets knocked off. So don't be the last one knocked off the mountain. And especially when it's an Asian company like HWH, they're notorious because they have very little, they basically can't get in trouble for doing pump and dumps. So at any company at Asian countries that operate like this, not legit. They're in business just to make money off shareholders, basically. So the only news that will most likely come out is a offering where they do what's called diluting the shares. They will basically offer more shares at a certain price, most likely way below where it's at now. It's at 677. So wherever it's at, you'll know the news article came out somewhere. Hopefully you have fast news if you're actually trying to trade this, because there'll be a huge drop off way below VWAP. But if you do like to live on the wild side and take an extra risk, usually the pattern on these, okay, so first it had its first run from the 2s to the 4s, almost 5, then pulled back. Now it then had its next run from the 3s to the 7s, or topped out at 744. So usually when they're like top rate pump dumps, like it looks like this one is, they'll have 2 run-ups like this one did, pull back a little bit, and then have one last run before before it drops off a cliff. My experience, that's usually how they operate. And usually there's a certain time frame too, like some that run through past the morning session, which is usually 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Central, or 11 a.m. Eastern. That's usually when the morning session is over. Then you'll see just the pullback in the market in general. This one is keeping on going. So when that usually happens, from my trading experience, they usually run until lunchtime, which is in less than an hour from now. So it could try to fit its last third leg up right before lunch, maybe halfway through. So that's why I'm making this video, and I'm about to post it now, because now is a very good time to just sell. Like, don't bother with stop losses, just lock in profits. We could even go one step further, and I will show you. right here, hopefully the screen switched over. You see right here, employees 16. That's not a good sign. And at the same time, here's the float. 6 million shares outstanding. That's why it can run up and down so quickly. And that's really all you gotta know about this stock. So congrats if you were in at the open, you made your money. So do yourself a favor and just get out, lock in the profits. Comment below, let me know how much money you made. I definitely didn't trade this. I stopped trading these a long time ago, but I still like to warn people because I used to get trapped in them all the time. So yeah, let me know in the comments how much money you made, if you decided to stay in despite this warning, and just who killed it. All right, thanks.